Hi everyone, my name is Raquel and I'm going to go over a quick interview into what I believe is one of the many struggles of mental illness, specifically depression. This is more or less just to inform us on the impact it has on many people and hopefully encourage us to be more sympathetic to whoever is suffering with any kind of mental illness, specifically depression. It affects 1 million Australians per year. It affects 13% of young adults between the ages of 18 and 24. That means approximately 77,000 young people in Australia are suffering with depression every year. So far, all I've given is facts concerning the issue, including who and how many it affects. Now I'm going to give you the why. The statistics itself should astound us as to know how many people, even in a country that provides so much, can suffer beneath the surface. However, to get an idea of the experience itself might help us to understand further and provoke us to be sensitive to the many people that have themselves as their worst enemy. Imagine you are locked inside a room. It is dark, cold and has one window. The window, however, has thick cemented bars that only let glimpses of light in. Imagine the stone-thick walls encapsulating you into a confined perimeter. There is a door, however it is bolted shut and you can't remember how or when it was last opened. It has a lock on it, so you assume there was a key, though you can't remember where you put it. I think you understand where I'm going with this. This can be like depression, for example, the typical example of how you're trapped inside your own mind. There's an ironic aspect to this whole analogy though. Let's imagine this again. Put yourself back in the same room that was described. Let's add some further details. Imagine you built this room yourself. It took years of hard work. You didn't have much resources to build, except plenty of insecurities, doubts, and fears. There were so many you could layer upon layer, build them up to be the strong, sturdy walls they are. There was some left over, you could add some bars onto the one window you made to let some affection, love and kindness touch your face, but not too much it was overwhelming. The door you created was just in case you ever felt safe to come out. The lock was there just in case though, so not anybody could come in. This room protected you, it kept you safe. Now this room was your room. You felt so proud in such a foolproof place. The only problem is that you put so much into nothing getting in that you forgot how to get out. And even when you wanted to let more light in, you designed it in such a way that it became near impossible. Suddenly the small rays didn't suffice anymore and you wanted to unlock the door to take a glance outside. Now back to the beginning. Yes, a key. You remember a key. But what did you do with it? You never thought you needed it, so you didn't take notice to where you put it. Did you even keep it? Now panic starts to creep in and escalate. Once keeping you safe, it now traps you. You grab hold of the bars and yell for help. You realise it's no use though, as no one can get in. You made sure of that. The self-blame and guilt builds and builds and is confined the limited space you already had inside. Suddenly, holding yourself in terror, you feel yourself something inside your pocket, the key. This is where the story could end. You use the key and set yourself free. There, you are cured. However, that's the thing about depression. You remember inventing the room in the first place. You create the walls for a reason. The key is in your hand, but you haven't been outside for years. You don't know if people know the real you or even like the real you. You don't know if you can face reality. What you are familiar with though is the sadness, isolation and worthlessness. You are holding the key, but then you disregard the terror and call it familiarity. You disregard the beautiful light outside and call it fear. Suddenly the key isn't important to you anymore. You glance at it again. You slide it back into your pocket only to forget it was ever there. Unfortunately, that's the ending. It isn't happy. It isn't conclusive. If anything, it's a repetitive daily cycle. So this is to any person that says snap out of it or you'll survive. This was a topic I wanted to talk about to cause us to be sympathetic to the next person that seems to be just surviving but isn't necessarily living. Thank you.